I haven't seen it, but absolutely, the digital data that you create every single day is extremely valuable to everybody, not just businesses, but I know that when I was working for the government, we were we were told on a regular basis, hey, foreign foreign operatives in nation states are very interested in your digital data and will probably buy for it. They want to know where you're going. They want to know your pattern of life, so to speak, right? And I think that the commercial industry has been way ahead of this for many years, right? Because they're using data to drive their business decisions, and there's so much more data out there than there used to be. I can recall lots of instances where some of this actually had been leaked and information was out there as far as where people go on a daily basis.
That facial recognition though, or are you talking just about like credit card numbers? Like how do you sell someone's face? Can can you do that? Like can the company maps the face for the front entry security, and then you can actually sell that to like and then who would buy it? What usefulness is that?
Yeah, I mean that's interesting. Let me go back real quick because you guys were talking a little bit about databases and integrity of databases, making sure that they stayed out of the hands of malactors. What I've seen is that a lot of companies, because they're concerned about the privacy implications, right? Because they don't want to get sued, just like you guys don't want to get sued. They don't want their company to go down in flames because they had a breach. A lot of times masking of the individual, their personal identifiable information, PII, is built into their business plan. So they will not say, Sean, that here's what Sean's digital face print looks like, right? They'll assign him a number, right? It'll be a number, it'll be anonymized, right? And so a lot of companies are doing that. I don't want to say to get around the privacy implications, but to make sure that if their database leaked out, they wouldn't have your name, your social security number, all of that stuff, and your face print. They would have XYZ123, and here's the face print for that person, right? It's only when you start mating, right, your enrollment in the name with that information does it get do those implications come in fact. But where this is important is it's not just the face, but it's your phone, it's any sort of tracker that you have through GPS. It all talks to one another, right? So yeah, you have an iPhone, you have an Android, yeah, your digital face print is on there, but it's also there for your banking and all of the information in your phone or your computer. Like it's sending that data out to people who want to buy it, right? And it's your geolocation data, it's your spending habits, you name it, it's sending it out.
Dave, I'm sure this is probably already happening in places. Basically, if you have the facial recognition, it can also see what clothes you're wearing. And my building here was Memorial Day weekend, right? We're off the boardwalk here. Thousands of people came in and out of this building. So if you had facial recognition, the AI could read what kind of clothes you have. It could read what kind of jewelry you're wearing. It could also tell what kind of car you drove up in the garage here. It's all there. The technology already exists. That's so valuable to people who want to market to people. If you could immediately know what Dave Byrne wears, what jewelry he wears, what times does he come back and forth, what kind of car does he drive, how old is his car? You could just take this further and further. Maybe the tires are worn down. It'll get to the point, and Dave needs new tires down the road. Maybe your car sounds terrible, and an auto repair place will contact you. The technology, am I wrong, John? The technology is already there right now to do all those things to a certain extent. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I'm not too far off, John.
No, you're not off. You're not off at all. You're 100%.
So that's
right.
where the commercial use value will be. And I could see associations down the road getting in on the game and making a considerable amount of money in that regard.